I never expected my life to turn out this way, running from my mom as menacing security guards at an airport. My suitcase wheels were spinning faster than my excuses for late homework, and I was racing for the exit. But just ahead, another security guard blocked my path. Luckily, a group of cheerleaders passed by, shaking their pom-poms, and I did what anyone in my situation would do. I wrestled one away from them. "Give it to me, or I'll cartwheel you out on the runway," I yelled, covering my face with the pom-pom. I knew I was trapped. But just when things seemed hopeless, I saw him, the man of my dreams, waiting for his new wife. Okay, let's back up. My name is Malika, and from an early age, I knew my mom was different. She wasn't your typical mom. She was the head of a criminal empire. I'll never forget the time I came home to tell her I was being bullied at school. "Which option would you choose for him?" she asked, her voice cold and calculating. I could have him dumped in the middle of the forest or stranded on a deserted island. "Mom, I was kidding," I quickly assured her, but honestly, I knew she wasn't kidding. That kid never bothered me again. In fact, I never saw him at school again. He moved, I guess. But that was my mom, the undisputed queen of our family, living a life straight out of The Sopranos. I just wanted a normal life. Sunbathing without bodyguards, maybe even having a peaceful vacation. Then one day, my mom threw a curveball at me. "You need to marry this guy," she said, introducing me to the son of her enemy. "He's the key to expanding our empire." I thought she was joking, but nope, this was serious. I didn't want to marry a stranger. So I did what any daughter of a mafia boss would do. I ran. While my mom was busy making calls, I dashed off to buy a ticket for any plane leaving soon. I was determined to escape, but as soon as I landed, I found myself in a wild chase, hiding from her guards behind pom-poms. And then things took another turn. I ran into a girl who looked almost exactly like me, arguing with her mom about an arranged marriage. Apparently, her mom was trying to pair her up with some guy, just like mine was. She wasn't thrilled about it either. I figured if I could pretend to be this girl, I might escape for a little longer. So I walked up to the guy who was waiting for Melina. "Nice to meet you, Rory." "I'm Melina," I said with a smile. At first, he was confused. "I thought you were serious," he said. But I quickly told him I was having travel sickness and we needed to leave the airport. Later at his place, I met his mom. She was nothing like mine. She was warm, welcoming, everything I ever wanted in a mother. I blurted out, "I don't want to be in the family business or get married." She laughed it off, thinking I was joking. But Rory didn't believe me. "Who are you really?" he asked, his eyes narrowing. In that moment, I panicked, but then I had an idea. "I'm actually an international spy on a secret mission," I blurted out, not knowing what else to say. Before Rory could react, his mom stepped in and interrupted. She was sweet and didn't seem suspicious. I felt like maybe I could get away with this. Later, things got weird when Rory's mom received a call from mine, asking for her, Melina, to come back home. I was in full panic mode. I grabbed the phone, trying to hang up, but I was too nervous. Rory's mom didn't hear anything, and I managed to block the number, but eventually, things got real. Melina's family found out, and they were mad. I couldn't keep pretending anymore. I had to come clean, but just as I was about to, Rory's security team showed up. They had tracked my phone. I knew it was time to fight. I kicked and screamed as they grabbed me, dragging me off to my mom's jet. But just as we were about to take off, sirens blared. The police showed up. Rory had tipped them off. "What are you doing?" I demanded. "I thought you wanted me to escape." "I couldn't just let you go," Rory said. But I couldn't let her win either. As we ran toward my mom, I stopped her. "Mom, I'm not here to bring you in. I'm here to say goodbye." My mom was shocked, but I told her I wasn't following in her footsteps. I was choosing my own path. We had our final moment, and I let her go. Back with Rory and his family, I realized that maybe I had found the family I always wanted. Rory's mom forgave me, and even Rory started to warm up to me. Now life's quieter. I live in a small apartment and spend most of my time with Rory and his mom, cooking dinner, laughing, and enjoying what real family is like. But even after all that, my mom still finds a way to keep me close. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe to my channel, Storytime, and give a like to the video to show your support. See you all in the next video.